One song made them famous, but that same song ended up defining their entire career. In the 80s, they dominated the charts, reached the top for a brief moment, and then disappeared. Today, we remember 10 of the most famous one-hit wonders of the decade. Will you be able to remember every one of these fleeting gems? Let's begin. Number 10, 99 Luftballons by Nena.
Hast du etwas Zeit für mich? 99 Luftballons.
In 1983, a German band turned the fear of the Cold War into one of the catchiest melodies of the entire decade. 99 Luftballons began with light synthesizers and an innocent energy, but behind that rhythm was a much darker story.
99 Luftballons.
The idea was born when guitarist Carlo Kargas saw several balloons rise into the air during the Rolling Stones concert in West Berlin. As he watched them disappear over the horizon, he imagined that if they crossed the wall, they could be mistaken for enemy objects and trigger a military reaction that would be impossible to stop.
Dabei schoss man am Horizont auf 99.
The result was extraordinary. Sung in German, the song reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the charts in several countries. Its English adaptation, 99 Red Balloons, reached number 1 in the United Kingdom for 3 weeks, although the band preferred the original version.
99 Luftballons.
Listening to it today is still a strange and powerful experience. Its melody makes you want to dance, while the lyrics remind us how a simple mistake can lead the world into disaster. Nena never matched that international impact again, but those 99 balloons remained floating forever in our memory.
Heute zieh ich meine Runden.
Number 9, Voyage Voyage by Desireless.
Voyage, voyage.
In 1986, Desireless burst onto European television with an image that was impossible to forget. Her spiked hair, distant expression, and futuristic aesthetic accompanied Voyage Voyage, a song that invited listeners to leave routine behind and see the world without borders. Although it was performed entirely in French, its sound connected with audiences in different countries. The enveloping synthesizers, restrained rhythm, and hypnotic chorus carried the listener over the vast Amazon, as if the song could cross the jungle and keep traveling beyond the horizon.
Voyage, voyage.
The response was extraordinary. Voyage Voyage reached number 1 in Germany, Austria, Spain, and Norway. In the United Kingdom, it went almost unnoticed during its first release, but a new mix released sometime later took it all the way to number 5 in 1988. Desireless tried to extend that success with the album Francois, released in 1989, but she never created the same impact again. Listening to it today is like returning to the dance floors and afternoons spent by the radio, when a song in French could make us travel without ever leaving our place.
Voyage, voyage.
Number 8, Tarzan Boy by Baltimora. In 1985, an Italian project burst onto the scene with a song that was impossible to mistake for anything else. Tarzan Boy blended synth-pop, a dance floor rhythm, and a Tarzan-inspired yell that worked like a universal chorus. It only took a few seconds to recognize it and get swept up in its energy.
Jungle life, I'm far away from nowhere.
Behind Baltimora was Italian producer Maurizio Bassi, the creator of the project and its sound. To front the group, he chose Northern Irishman Jimmy McShane, that energetic redhead who danced among lights and lasers in a music video that was as unmistakably 80s as it was unforgettable.
Night to night, give me all.
The success was immediate. The song reached number 1 in France, Belgium, and the Netherlands, climbed to number 3 in the United Kingdom, and made it all the way to number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. However, no other release managed to repeat that international impact, and the phenomenon disappeared almost as quickly as it had arrived. Baltimora broke up a few years later, and Jimmy McShane died in 1995. But Tarzan Boy survived in movies, commercials, and retro parties. Listening to it today is like going back to those brightly colored summers when a single chorus could fill the dance floor and turn a song into a memory. If these songs are already bringing back unforgettable memories of the 80s, hit like and subscribe to Rock Total Top so we can keep traveling together through music history. Let's keep going. Number 7, The Promise by When in Rome. In 1987, 3 British musicians turned A Promise of Love into one of synth-pop's most elegant songs. The Promise moved through bright keyboards, a calm rhythm, and 2 voices that seemed to answer each other from a distance, until reaching a chorus that was impossible to forget. The song was born in a small shed converted into a studio at the home of Clive Farrington's father. Michael Floreale created the musical foundation, while Clive Farrington and Andrew Mann shaped lyrics about love, distance, and the desire to keep a promise. Its rise surprised the group. A San Francisco radio station began playing it, and the response was immediate. It first reached number 1 on the Billboard Dance Club chart, and then climbed to number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100, turning When in Rome into one of the British surprises in the United States. It seemed like the beginning of a story meant to last, but that promise was broken far too soon. Tensions grew. When in Rome released only 1 album, and the group eventually broke up in 1990. Listening to it today is like returning to those loves that seemed eternal, when a promise could say everything without raising its voice. Number 6, Maniac by Michael Sembello. In 1983, one song turned a dancer's hard work into pure electricity. Maniac accompanied one of the most intense scenes in Flashdance, and, with urgent synthesizers, relentless drums, and a voice pushed to the limit, made every movement feel like a battle. Its origin, however, was much darker. Dennis Matkowski had written some lyrics about a dangerous man who lived next door, and Michael Sembello turned them into a musical joke. When producer Phil Ramone heard it, he asked them to rewrite it to tell the story of a woman's obsession with dancing. She's a maniac. The result was explosive. Maniac spent 2 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and turned Michael Sembello, until then known as a session musician, into an unexpected star. It also received nominations for an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and 3 Grammy Awards. It seemed like the beginning of an unstoppable career, but no other release ever matched that intensity. Michael Sembello continued making music, while Maniac became forever linked to leg warmers, sweat, and illuminated dance floors. Listening to it today brings back that urge to move as if no one were watching. Number 5, Life is Life by Opus. In 1984, an Austrian band turned the energy of a concert into one of the catchiest choruses of the 80s. Life is Life did not sound like a studio recording. The clapping, the shouts, and the voices of the crowd were all part of a song made to be sung by thousands. Ewald Fleger wrote it for that audience, with simple words and a melody that was easy to learn. Opus debuted it during the concert celebrating their 11th anniversary in Oberwart, but a technical failure ruined the first recording. They had to perform it again as an encore, and that second performance traveled around the world. The success exceeded every expectation. Life is Life reached number 1 in Austria, Germany, France, and Sweden, climbed to number 6 in the United Kingdom, and number 32 on the Billboard Hot 100. For an Austrian band that was little known outside Europe, it was an extraordinary achievement. Opus never created another phenomenon quite like it, although the band continued performing for decades. The song, on the other hand, never lost its power. Listening to it today is like returning to a packed stadium, raising your hands, and singing alongside strangers. because few melodies celebrate the simple joy of being alive with so much happiness.
Life is life.
Number 4, The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats.
We can dance, everything's...
In 1983, a Canadian band got us all out on the dance floor with one of the happiest anthems of the new wave era. The Safety Dance arrived packed with bright synthesizers, rhythmic hand claps, and an insanely catchy chorus that seemed to give us permission to dance without worrying about anyone else.
Go if we want to, night is young and so am I.
Ivan Doroschuk wrote it after bouncers kicked him out of clubs for pogo dancing, a move they considered dangerous among people dancing to the rhythm of disco music. Annoyed by that restriction, he responded with a song about the freedom to move however you wanted.
We can dance if we want to, we've got all your life in mind.
What began as a small protest ended up becoming a massive hit. The song reached number 1 on the Billboard Dance Club chart, spent 4 weeks at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, and became a huge success in countries such as New Zealand and South Africa. Its music video, with a medieval aesthetic and folk dancing, was as weird as it was brilliant and stood out in the middle of the MTV era.
We can dance, everything's out of control.
Men Without Hats never reached the same level of success again, although the band remained sporadically active. The Safety Dance became a symbol of carefree fun and absolute freedom. Even today, it invites us to dance if we want to, and leave behind anyone who does not want to join us in our craziness. Number 3, Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell.
Somebody's watching me.
In 1984, when synth-pop was at its peak, a song appeared that turned paranoia into something strangely fun. Somebody's Watching Me blended funk, pop, and new wave synthesizers with that uncomfortable feeling that someone is watching us even when we are alone.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
From the very first spoken verses to that explosive chorus, the song grabbed you immediately. Rockwell was only 20 years old, and behind the chorus was none other than Michael Jackson, who lent his voice almost in secret. That combination gave the song a personality that was impossible to mistake.
Always feel like somebody's watching me.
Very quickly, it stopped being a curiosity and became a worldwide phenomenon. It reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the charts in several European countries. Its music video, with eerie houses, graves, and even a zombie mailman, completed that mix of comedy and horror that made it perfect for Halloween.
'Cause I might open my eyes and find someone standing there.
After that success, everything changed. His next songs went almost unnoticed, and Rockwell disappeared from the major charts as quickly as he had arrived. But Somebody's Watching Me remained an unforgettable one-hit wonder, because in the 80s, even Paranoia could be danced to in style.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Number 2, Come On Eileen by Dexys Midnight Runners.
Come on, Eileen, oh, I swear.
In 1982, when new wave dominated much of the radio, a song appeared that sounded different from everything else around it. Come On Eileen blended violins, soul, and British pop in a strange, joyful, and incredibly catchy combination. Kevin Rowland wanted to change the sound of Dexys Midnight Runners and found in the violins a new way to give the group its own identity. The song kept building through changes in rhythm, hand claps, and an unforgettable chorus until it became one of those songs that seemed made to be sung with friends. In the United Kingdom, it was a phenomenon. It spent 4 weeks at number 1 and ended up as the best-selling single of that year. Shortly afterward, it crossed the Atlantic and also reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, turning Dexys Midnight Runners into one of the biggest British surprises in the United States. But after that success, the story was different. The band never had the same impact in the United States again, and Come On Eileen ended up taking all the glory. Today, all it takes is hearing those opening violins to return to a dance floor, filled with friends, laughter, and nights when no one wanted to stop singing.
Oh, I swear.
Number 1, Take On Me by a-ha. Few songs capture the spirit of the 80s like Take On Me, that bright keyboard riff, Morton Harkett's almost impossible voice, and a music video that looked like it had come straight out of a comic book were enough for that Norwegian trio to leave a huge mark on pop history. What many people do not know is that the version we all remember was not the first. The band had released the song a year earlier without much success, but returned to the studio with producer Alan Tarney. The 1985 re-release, accompanied by that innovative music video, changed everything. MTV began giving it heavy rotation, and Take On Me eventually reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Musically, it was synth-pop with soul, a perfect blend of technology and emotion. The falsetto, the keyboard solo, and that illustrated love story became permanently etched into our collective memory. Although Aha had other major hits in Europe, they never created that same level of excitement again in the United States. Take On Me became forever linked to the band's name, and to an entire generation. Today, all it takes is hearing those opening keyboards to try to sing that impossible note, and return for a few minutes to the glorious 80s. And just like that, the 80s left us 10 short-lived hits that ended up becoming unforgettable. But the journey doesn't end here. I'm leaving you 2 more videos so you can keep reliving the songs, the memories, and the stories that defined an entire generation. I'll see you there, my fellow rock friends.